Hi, this is Suje, working as an assistant professor in AI-based department in SNS College of Engineering. And today we are going to see about fruitful function. In fruitful function, there are several topics. First, what is fruitful function? A function that return a value is called fruitful function. Here, for example, root equal to square root of 25. Here, the def add, that is the function add is given, and value of a, b is given. In C, both the value a and b should be added and the value should be returned. Then in C, the value gets added, that is the function call will be done here and the process will be repeated. After that, the C value will get printed. And in void function, a function that perform action but don't return any value. Here, the example is print hello. In this example, def add, a value and b value are given and c value is nothing but a added with b. Then print c. That is, the c value will be printed. Here, the value is not returned anywhere. After that, the return values. Return keyword are used to return the values from the function. Here, the example is return a will return one variable. Return a comma b will return two variables. Return a, b, c will return three variables. And return a plus b will return expression. Return 8 will return value. And after that, parameters or arguments. Parameters are the variables which used in the function definition. Parameters are inputs to functions. Parameter receive the input from the function call. It is possible to define more than one parameter in the function definition. Types of parameters or arguments. Required or positional parameter, keyword parameter, default parameter, variable length parameter. In required or positional parameter, the number of parameters in the function definition should match exactly with the number of arguments in the function call. That is, the parameter, that is name, should be given and the roll number should be given. That is, the argument passed should exactly match with the parameters given. And then keyword parameter. When we call a function with some values, these values get assigned to the parameter according to their position. When we call functions in keyword parameter, the order of the argument can be changed. Here, the parameter is passed. According to that, the value is given. So, the name, roll number, roll mark is printed accordingly. So, then default parameter. Python allows function parameter to have default value. If the function is called without the argument gets its default value and function definition. Here, the arguments is passed and the default value is given. For the default value, it will assign the age as 17, and for the name, it will take the name Kumar and Ajay, and the value of the age will be 17 everywhere. After that, variable length parameter. Sometimes we do not know in advance the number of arguments that will be passed into a function. Python allows us to handle this kind of situation through function calls with a number of arguments. The function definition, we use asterisk before the parameter name to denote this is variable length of parameter. And here, the name is given and the marks are given with the asterisk. We use an asterisk before the parameter name to denote this is variable length of parameter. And the values of that is the marks 02 and 90 will be printed as an output. Then the local and global scope. Here, the scope of the variable refers to the place that you can see or access a variable. It can be created by defining a variable outside the function. A variable with global scope can be used anywhere in the program. This is nothing but a global scope. And the local scope is a variable with local scope can be used only within the function. And function composition. Function composition is the ability to call one function from within another function. It is a way of combining function such that the result of each function is passed as the argument of the next function. In other words, the output of one function is given as the input of another function is known as function composition. Here, the C value gets returned and returned to the next function, multiplication, and the D value will be given. After that, the value will get evaluated and then it is executed and then it's gets printed. These are the topic. So far we have covered, and we can see the next topic in next class. Thank you.